CKJ Crypto News. I'd like to thank all pioneers, crypto pioneers, for tuning in to the live stream. I'm actually running a new program right now. I'm not even sure if this thing is going to work properly or not. And it doesn't look like it is. CKJ Crypto News. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning into today's show. We are both on vacation. Hey, CKJ. Oh, that's marvelous. Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying my vacation, trying to catch up on some, a few things. Clean the hell out the fish tank. Gave the dog one hell of a bath. Randy Sullivan, what up, CKJ? Nicholas Tilkis, what's good, homie? G Funk. Makarov Group, let us know what's news. Okay, crypto pioneers, we got a show I actually been covering the last few days. I was hoping this thing right here works. What the hell's going on with that? News. Okay, crypto pioneers. That's not going to be good right there. Well, I guess that's not going to be workable. I don't know. I actually been playing with the Stream Elements program for the last few days, and it's not looking like that's going to work. But anyway, Po Duzis, hi CKJ, hello. Po Dizis, Jerome Sherman, you got this, bro. Midnight Gamer, yo, shout out to Midnight Gamer. He hooked me up big time. Gotta give him a shout out. Look at that new logo right there, CKJ Crypto News, and it pops. It looks beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love that new logo. Thank you. Shout out to XRP Gamer. You are the man. That's for sure. OBS. Yeah, Patrick Tosson. Yeah, I downloaded this program for like super chat, and it's supposed to be like super chatting from this area right here, where people can donate to the channel. That would be like amazing. You guys would knock me out my chair if that ever happened. But hey, I guess I still got to work on the program some more. So in the meantime, we'll use this one right here. Dan Anthony, yo, CKJ streaming in the house. Midnight Gamer. Yeah, shout out to you, dude. You're like, man, I really appreciate your help big time. Rick is thanks. What up, CKJ? Jerome, it's up. Stewart, yo, CKJ. CKJ win Bora Bora party. Bora Bora. Chucky Loco, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Alrighty. Yeah, I actually see some do y'all see like some stuff on the screen? Finally got your live stream again. Chucky Loco. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's for sure. I wonder how this looks to y'all. Like I said, I was probably trying to use this damn program right here, and that didn't work. I don't know. I'm going to have to play with it some more. Anyway, let's get the show started then. So anyway, yeah, Crypto Pioneers, I'm working on this program called Stream Elements because to monetize your channel actually through Super Chat, they say you have to monetize your channel, and I emailed YouTube, and they're like, there's a backlog of 8 months, and they're trying to get to me as soon as possible because I want to try to kick on my Super Chat, monetize my channel, of course. Any YouTuber would love to do that. Sean Schaefer, what up, CKJ? But Crypto SB showed me this other program called Stream Elements. It's supposed to be similar to Super Chat, but I'm having a hell of a time getting that program going. So, anyway, your news line under your news channel is white and falling away against the back. Yeah, man. Can y'all at least see me clear, though, or is it like going crazy? Hey, CKJ, how do we donate? Yeah, exactly, Dan Anthony. Basically, I'm embarrassed. Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed. Basically, I downloaded this program called Stream Elements, and people are supposed to be able to donate and support the channel, of course. But I was thinking maybe if I just turn it on, it'll work properly, but that's not the case, and I'm embarrassed. But what the hell? It's all about trial and error. Eve Dude from the UK just done a video on price action and charts that you may like. Joe Jenkins, we'll check that out. Tony Monero, oh, good to see you, Tony. Where you been? What's good, my brother? Chucky Loco, yup, see clearly. Blue, right, yup. We're live. We live, junkies, damn right. Nathan Congolese, what happened to yesterday's live stream? It was taken down. Oh, like I said, I actually been playing with the Stream Element program for like 2 days straight. And And oh my gosh, basically you want to set your computer up for hotkeys. Basically, if I touch Z, it'll start streaming. You know, X, it'll stop or whatever. And I forgot that that was easy to do. So while I'm playing with it, trying to figure this out, I guess I was hitting the Z key. And next thing you know, people were like, "Yo, dude, you know you're streaming?" I'm like, "What? Hold on." Yeah, so I kept on streaming yesterday without like not even knowing it. I made it to the live stream, brother. Nate Chapman, good to see you. Glad you could stop by. Chucky Loco, what's up with Amazon? Oh, Amazon's already in the bag, I believe. You know, I did the video already where Amazon is partnered with DCG Group, and DCG Group is an early investor in Ripple. So, man, there's a lot of players behind the scene. That's why I'm going to go ahead and get to this really quick articles I got. Might as well knock the show out. Okay, oh yeah, first things first, you can follow me on Twitter, CKJ at CKJ Crypto News. I tweeted all these articles. Shout out to Alex for doing the interview. One thing I thought was really interesting is, I'll get to the start first. It's basically, if you've been following the news the last couple of days, I'm telling you, crypto pioneers, right now is an amazing time to get involved with Ripple. A lot of stuff is going on behind the scenes that we cannot see, and you know, a little bit's being leaked. But we've been covering this article quite a bit, of course. Federal Reserve Task Force, Ripple improves speed and transparency. So then I was following Twitter earlier, and somebody tweeted this other article. Where's it at? Anyway, somebody tweeted this other article. Okay, it's going to be down here somewhere. Yeah, the Amazon relationship. Anyway, somebody tweeted another article about the Faster Payments Task Force. So then I got to thinking, damn, hold on, they're releasing more reports. So then I clicked on that, and that actually brought me to this right here. This is Federal Reserve announces steering committee of new payments task force, and this is from 2015. So I'm like, hold on, like who are all these players that's involved in this task force? So if you actually got the list right here, Faster Payments Task Force steering committee members, and basically, you know, everybody's on this list. Of course, you know, it's Department of Treasury, Wanda Chambers, Suncoast Credit. We got Walmart, John Dentry, who actually just spoke at the Money 2020 right here. John Dentry, Senior Director of Payment Services, Walmart. And he actually just was at this 2020 conference. And we'll cover that a little bit more in these little bit of clips. American Express spoke there, and that's when they basically were saying how they let the cat out the bag that they're dealing with Ripple. So we got a lot of huge names behind the scene. Well, another thing I thought was really interesting, of course, Ripple Labs is on this task force. But another thing I thought was really interesting, and this is from 2015. I think I might have uncovered some insider trading here. So if you got Frank Pirelli or whatever, he's at Bank of New York, Mellon Bank. And this is from 2015. So then I got to thinking, hold on, the Mellon Bank jumped out at me actually. So I was thinking, damn, well, hold on. The heir, Matthew Mellon Ripple investment is paying off. So I'm thinking, hold on, this is Matthew Mellon right here. He boasts of donating or investing $2 million into Ripple. So Matthew Mellon may have lost some money in shoes and fashion, but he's killing it in cryptocurrencies. The banker here was an earlier backer of Ripple. So basically, I'm thinking, hold on, early backer of Ripple. But then if you go over here to the federal task force that they put together, one of the members on the task force was actually Mellon Bank, and this is from 2015. So then I got to thinking, well, hold on, how did this guy know about Ripple, or that basically this is his family's bank, and this is from 2015. So he had insider information to invest in Ripple. He knew the Federal Reserve was actually taking a serious look at Ripple. So basically, he invested $2 million in it. Because, of course, his bank had ties to Federal Reserve and ties to Ripple. And what did he do? He turned that $2 million into $2 billion. I mean, anybody could do that with that family and that insider information. So I kind of uncovered that. That was kind of huge a little bit. But anyway, you know, follow the story. He ended up dying in rehab, and nobody knows his key to his passphrase to access his $2 billion in Ripple. So that sucks. That's for sure. So anyway, I just want to see who was in the room. So basically, we're covering the Federal Reserve Task Force, Faster Payments Task Force. And then I got to thinking, well, who is on that task force? So then there's all the names right here. And then if you go down right here, John Dentry, he's Senior Director of Payment Services, Walmart. He's on that task force board. But then if you go right here to this one right here, it's who is driving the speed of payments initiatives in the U.S. And basically, the U.S. Federal Reserve Bank has been working hard in its recent past to speed up payment processing. Earlier in August, the Fed Task Force on the matter elected a committee that will spearhead the multi-year process. Now, this actually, I'll go to the end a little bit. They're saying by 2020 that they're having an ambitious goal to have all cross-border payments basically implemented. So we got a whole bunch of players behind the scene, and we already said that basically right here, Ripple, right here, Ripple Federal Reserve Task Force, Ripple Improve Speed and Transparency, July 2017, and you'll see how this all swings full circle in a minute. Basically, the 19-member committee represents various parts of diverse payment ecosystem, bringing together corporations such as Walmart and payment innovators such as Ripple Labs. Bam! Here are a quick summary of 13 members. And you got the who's who in the world, basically. Like I said, the vice president of Suncoast Credit, Wells and Fargo, John Dentry, the guy I just showed you from Walmart, pretty much Janet Epstein, president and CEO, Washington-based group. They got all pretty much the who's who involved with this, basically. So then if you really move on, and this is all from the Federal Reserve. Oh, and this is one hell of a video right here. I actually shared this on Twitter. You got to watch this video right here. Basically, the fastest payment task force. And it pretty much goes to say how many hours they actually put into this. This is the video, but we'll get into more of that right here. Basically right here, real-time payment services in the U.S., where they stand, where they are headed. And this is all about Ripple, everybody backing it, the task force they got put together, how many hours they did, how many hours they worked on it. So I'm telling you, crypto pioneers, right now is a hell of a time to be investing in Ripple, because they're saying that basically that they're going to maybe be working on this for the next 2 years and have it all done. Key stakeholders are working quietly but deliberating towards delivering ambitious instant payments services throughout the U.S. in 2020. So 2020, by 2020, they want to implement all this. They want to be done with this. So this is like less than 2 years away. We're talking about a year and 3 months. Ripple is going to be fully implemented, and everybody's going to be using this technology. And they talk about digital currency, digital assets. They talk about the private sector of people that actually have already joined, because it's private sectors. But then they're saying basically that they're trying to still craft regulations so the big boys can join. And that's what they're working on right now. Basically, let me move a little bit down here. Now notice, key stakeholders are working quietly, but deliberately towards delivering ambitious instant payment services throughout the U.S. in 2020. In the coming months, participants in the payment ecosystem can expect more clarity. Now that's what we're all looking for, clarity. More clarity about how faster payment services will be governed, while faster payments providers gradually share more information about how their payment systems will operate and interconnect. We're talking about the Ripple Ledger here. Planning for faster payment services for the world's most complex market. Damn right it is. So check this out. With over 10,000 financial institutions, 21 million business payers, and an 18 trillion economy, the U.S. is the world's largest and most complex marketplace for payment services, compared to the nations where a relatively small number of banks dominate an entire financial system. Any plan for real-time payments in the U.S. must consider concerns of a exceptionally large and diverse set of stakeholders. Pretty much, and we already just showed you that as basically right here. We'll just move down a little bit forward. As the Fed's Faster Payments Task Force put it last summer, cross-solution rules and standards need to encompass baseline set of requirements that enable payments to move securely and reliable between solutions, and ensure end users have predictability. Because basically they're saying prior with Swift, we don't never know when it's going to land. 2 days, 3 days, 10 days, 20 days, whatever. Predictability and transparency, which is the open ledger, and certain key features pertaining to timing, fees, error solution, and liability. By the time the task force concluded work in July 2017, go back to right here, July 2017, Federal Task Force removes speed and transparency. It all goes together. Uh, it equated input from 300 plus financial institutions, non-bank payment providers, merchants, corporations, consumers, advocates, government agency, regulators. I'm telling you, crypto pioneers, it's one hell of a time to be involved with Ripple. Like, I'm so excited about Ripple. I'm telling you, the more research I do, the happier I get. That's for sure. Industry trade groups, consultants, with help from McKinney Company, it reviewed 19 detailed proposals. Now, basically, what they're saying is, I did talk to somebody else. There's other people that say, "Oh, we got ideas too," but nobody compares to what Ripple can do. I mean, come on, 3 seconds, 0.4 cent. It's unheard of. It's revolutionary. Like, Ripple is the one. Just like the Jet Li movie, Ripple's the one. Anyway, uh, so that actually brings us to the next article. We'll just try to shoot through them really, really quick. Basically, after the Faster Payments Task Force, okay, what's next? Now, that's what they're saying. And the U.S. paving a path for faster payments requires patience. Requires patience. And it actually does require patience. I'm telling you, crypto pioneers, because from some of the thumbnails and some of the titles I've seen on people's video when Ripple went down from 60 to 50 cent, you would think it's all over. Like people were having thumbnails, oh, crypto's dead. It's over. Like, sell. I'm like, what the hell? Did something happen I don't know about? Like, that's got to be people that's actually really not doing their research. Like, here on CKJ Crypto News, we research, and we already know that this is revolutionary. Like, I mean, I'm steady increasing my position. Like, some people can run off if you want, run off if you want. It's more for me. It's more for the people that's backing Ripple that truly believe in the progress that we're making. That's for sure. Whew. Anyway. Faster Payments Task Force. The journey began in 2015, and that's what I just showed you again. Strategies for improving the U.S. payment system. The task force formed in May that year, comprised of more than 300 participants from all walks, Wells and Fargo to Walmart to Visa. The payroll is astronomical, you might say. The task force finished in July 2017. What I just showed you right there with Ripple. Ending with the Federal Reserve saying, "Hey, Ripple is the one." 252 meetings, and this is how much went into it. In breadth, 252 meetings and teleconferences, 19 surveys, votes, and 120,000 estimated hours of work, an equivalent to 13.7 years. The work yielded 2 reports totaling this. And what did that report yield? This right here. Federal Reserve Task Force Ripple improves speed and transparency of global payments. It's full circle, no matter how you look at it. And I mean, you can go like in depth of it, how many people are involved. I highly recommend anybody watch this video right here. Like this video right here, somewhere I just showed you. Yeah, this video right here. I did tweet all this. This is in depth of like their plan. Like, the Federal Reserve is not playing no more, and it all starts with the Federal Reserve. Of course, the Federal Reserve is going to be involved. They're the ones that print the money. Whew. So, anyway, that's what I'm excited about. It all swing full circle right there, and pretty much here goes some more in detail. Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve Task Force, the U.S. Faster Payments Governance Framework Formation Team announced. The Federal Reserve announced basically that they're not going to be playing no more. And it's to everybody involved. Walmart, Tim Dreyer, Nationwide Insurance, MasterCard, Bankers Bank. Like, everybody's involved with this. I mean, I'm telling you, Walmart's, I don't care what nobody says. Some people say they don't speculate. I'll speculate right now. Walmart is already about to utilize Ripple. Walmart is utilizing Ripple through MoneyGram. Amazon is already using Ripple's technology through DCG Group. These guys are partnering with other people behind the scenes, and they can't just come out and say, okay, we're doing it because of laws. But they're all testing this. They're all using it. Everybody's on board. That's for sure. So, anyway, welcome back. I'm back. I hope everybody understood that, because the thing is, there's so many key players right now lining up to use this technology. Like, yeah, as Podius says, as a matter of fact, Podius is the one I was talking about earlier when we were talking through Twitter. Like, basically, through the Federal Reserve reports, basically what they were saying is, yeah, other people did say, okay, Apple Pay got some kind of new program. and these other guys got new programs, but that's too late. Like, Ripple is the leader of innovation. This technology is number one. It will not be denied. There's already so many damn partnerships, it's ridiculous. Like, if you can't see what's going on here, CKJ always says the proof is in the partnerships. That's for sure. And that's basic. Carlos P, like he said, need patience. I know, I mean, one day the price dropped yesterday and people fell apart. I was like, whoa. Sebastian Walski. I mean, yeah, Walski, what's up, dude? How you doing? Good to see you. Yo, CKJ. What's up? Oh, yeah, everybody, please smash some thumbs up. It really means the world to me. CKJ, I'm going to research the research and research. I also enjoyed. Ripple will end up like no other. Everyone is dumping. Hell no. There's nobody's dumping anything. Matter of fact, and that brings me to this one right here. And I'm actually glad y'all brought this up. This is another article I wanted to share really quick. Ripple, XRP, David Schwartz. Market situations now distracting and baffling. So this is the cryptographer from Ripple himself. David Schwartz, chief cryptographer at Ripple, at a conference presented by Knox Pro called The Future of Money in Dublin, expressed how people often misspell his designation as, yeah, somebody actually corrected me on this before also, but it gets a little bit more interesting farther down in the article. Choreographer, and that's how significant his work at Ripple is at Ripple. How that it helps move money for customers. Nobody knows how to pronounce what I do. I've been called a choreographer, but what I'm doing is helping Ripple to move money. And we move money. And that's what we're going to do, crypto pioneers. Ripple's moving money. Nobody's moving money like Ripple. And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Anyway, Ripple to move money for customers like information. And I'm telling you, if you guys read between the lines, these guys are all on the same page. This sounds like Brad Garlinghouse. This sounds like Chris Larson. And this sounds like the Federal Reserve. If you've been following me, I did three Federal Reserve Board current members are basically backing Ripple. We got former Federal Reserve members backing Ripple, and they say the same thing right here. Customers like information for move money for customers like information moves today, and that's everybody knows. It's basically, they said, since the internet we can move information from A to Z like that, but we cannot move money until the invention of Ripple. Talking about his unusual role of Ripple, Schwartz said that it is created role that Ripple team made out what he does and gave it a cool sounding name. Okay, so, but anyway, let's go to the part where he's talking about the money. And this is like, listen to this, crypto pioneers. When asked about the current market situation and how it's affecting the morale of Ripple in particular, Schwartz termed it as something that is a distraction. It's a distraction. Like, if you're a believer in Ripple like I am, like, this, like, price down does not bother me. It actually excites me, because bad news is good news. The bad news is the price is down. The good news, it's one hell of a time to increase your position. Exactly like Schwartz says, don't be distracted by the price is down 10 cents. Let's think about the end game. Like, I mean, come on. We've been doing months of research for people to fall apart and say, oh, no, it's down. Not, come on. Like, get real, people. Keep your eyes on the prize. That's for sure. Ripple is also trying to keep Ripple aligned with hold on. Ripple Schwartz does master company. He also added the customers regarding global payments and removing friction from international payments. He is also trying to keep Ripple aligned with the technology, making sure that executing for customers. When asked about the current market situation and how it's affecting the morale of Ripple in particular, Schwartz termed it as something that is a distraction and completely disconnected. Damn right, it's completely disconnected. According to him, price and fluctuations become a distraction, and it obviously doesn't reflect the success of the company. Damn, tell him again, Dave. Tell him one more time. He said it's a distraction, and it obviously doesn't reflect the success of the company. Ripple has the best quarter this time and is now seeking new banker partnerships as well. Schwartz added, we're doing very well, and the market just does what it does. I don't think anybody knows what's going on there. Okay, you're right. He's a smart man. I'll listen to this guy. I think it's basically just a distraction. doesn't seem to reflect the fundamentals. Obviously, people are very upset with keep tracking of those numbers, particularly people who have a significant fraction of their net worth in these digital assets. But it doesn't seem to reflect the progress of any of these projects. And that's true, because when a new partnership is announced, just like, for example, people that really don't know much about investing or haven't been following crypto for a while, with the article with American Express basically saying that, okay, we're using Ripple, you would think automatically, oh, price through the roof, we're rich. That's not the case. Just because good news comes out, it doesn't reflect the increase of the price. And it's exactly what he's saying right here. Basically, uh, obviously, people are upset with keeping track of those numbers. It doesn't seem to reflect the progress of any of these projects. In terms of the technology, they are building the partners. They're building the partnerships. It's just completely disconnected. It's kind of baffling. Bam. On being asked about the product XRapid and why people should use them separately from the token itself, Schwartz explained that requiring people to use the token is completely wrong strategy. They did try that strategy in the early days and it was very slow going. Damn, tell them, Schwartz. Basically, they did try that strategy in the early days and it was very slow going the process. Nobody wanted to make payments because there was no liquidity, and nobody wants to provide liquidity because there are no payments. Bam. That like sums it all up. This is a smart guy. This chicken and egg problem, trying to force people to use an asset that's not the best asset for the use case. It's just going to build a terrible system. Damn, this is so right on the money, that nobody will want to use. We are trying to build a neutral and universal platform, and we believe XRP can win for the use case. We are targeting settling international payments because that's the fastest and cheapest. Crypto pioneers, if you can't read between the lines on that right there, like I said, the guy's a genius. Basically, whew, I get worked up and I get really excited because, we're on the winning team. That's for sure. Teamwork will make the dream work. We're on the winning team. Walsky says he still has 1,070 XRP. Belgarian Devil, the only happy chat box community is Ripple. The other communities are depressed. You're damn right. Shout out to the Ripple community. We have the best, most supportive community on YouTube, and there's no doubt about that. We're like the best. You know why we're the best? Because people that actually do research on this project, we know we're on a winning team. You can feel it. Guess what? Your intuition tells you so. Listen to your intuition. That's for sure. Even though your wife is saying, "Oh, when is these gonna take off? When are we gonna be rich?" No, I'm just joking. That's my wife. But nah, come on, crypto pioneers. We did the research. The proof is in the partnerships. Come on. It doesn't get no more clear. Like Sue from Esoteric Trading Solutions says, if you don't use this technology, guess what? You're going to be dead in the water. Matter of fact, and I got one more article really, really quick. Where is that article at? It's the American Express. And this is a perfect example of, this is a perfect example of how things are really starting to heat up. Because, like before, like David Schwartz from Ripple says, there was really no competitive competition. People could drag their feet as far as utilizing this technology. Damn it, where the fuck is it at? Okay, we gotta go back to my Twitter really quick. Basically, just bear with me 1 second. Anyway, I'll just tell you guys. I did tweet it. I talked about it in the previous video. Basically, what happened was before they was announcing partnerships and people were utilizing this technology. Now with American Express released it on the 2020 because they had a big 2020 money event, which actually right here, the guy from Walmart, right here, this Money 2020, where the senior director of Walmart spoke there. This is where they had let the cat out the bag that there was a partnership between American Express and Ripple. Now, what American Express said in their article, of course you would have MoneyGram and Western Union join at the same time because there's competitive competition. Now I'm telling you, you're going to see Visa, MasterCard, everybody come out with basically saying they're involved with Ripple because American Express released that since they've been utilizing this technology, customers' complaints have went down like 50%. Basically, customer experience has been lifted. So basically, like now if you're going to say, okay, American Express is releasing that these good statements like, damn, there's less customer complaints, money's getting to where it's going faster. What do you think everybody else is going to do? Everybody else is about to join. I'm telling you, like Brad Garlinghouse said, we're at the tipping point. Basically, Ripple has gained momentum for like almost 2 years, 3 years. And just like David Schwartz said in the article, it's all part of their game plan. You know, first to get them used to the ledger, then get them, you know, oh, I found a hell of an article I was going to share today, but I didn't. I'm telling you, man, this is like so exciting. Like, I'm loving it. Like, we are crypto pioneers. Like, one day you guys are going to be like, damn, why not buy more Ripple? When it was 50 cents, 60 cents, like, that's amazing. Like, whew. Anyway, I wish I found that American Express article. All right, 420. What's up? How you doing, my brother? So everybody see what's going on here. Like, we got huge players involved. The Federal Reserve is getting bullish on saying and I highly recommend anybody go watch this one video. The Federal Reserve is saying by 2020. Now, if somebody says next month, next year, whatever, the Federal Reserve is saying by 2020, they want this faster payments technology utilized. So whether it's going to be a year and 3 months, but we're going to see over this next year and 3 months, we're going to see more and more partnerships. We're going to see more and more companies getting bullish on their statements. Oh, customers are basically saying, oh, this technology is amazing, less complaints. You're going to start seeing the whole aspect of it change, like the relationships. You're going to see companies that are utilizing Ripple are going to start releasing very good statements. And that's going to make everybody want to join. It's going to be like a domino effect. Okay. Let me say hi to everybody really quick. I hope y'all enjoyed that show that I put together for y'all. It actually took me like 3 hours through all this together, basically. I'm about 40% on XRP. Nicholas Tilkos. Very good decision, my friend. Walski's at 1070. That's a pretty good amount, my friend. Carlos P needs to break off that collar and leash of the Bitcoin around the XRP. Oh, man. XRP is going to be number one. That's for sure. Stuart XRP. Hi, everyone. What have I missed? What you missed? You missed one hell of a video, my friend. Don't worry. This is say that if you're investing in Ripple, you're in good hands. That's what we'll say about that. Digital Nomad, how you doing? Mi Young, shout out to Mi Young, major supporter in the Ripple community. Please, everybody, smash some thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It means the world to me. Susie says all cryptos are securities. You know what I was thinking about that? And I could be wrong. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a banker. I'm not even a financial advisor. But what I'm saying is when Chris Larson came out with Prosper Marketplace and the SEC said they were labeled a security and he thought he was going to have to shut down Prosper Marketplace. No, Chris Larson actually has been the leader of innovation for over 20 years. He's the first one to come out with the peer-to-peer marketplace. He came out with it basically saying he wanted to work with the SEC. The technology was so innovative, SEC didn't know what the hell to do. Like, the technology they're coming out with is years ahead of the SEC. They're going off a 40 to 50-year-old law, Howey law. Like, come on, your law is old and outdated. It needs to be broadened. So anyway, they tried to say that Prosper Marketplace was selling securities. He thought he was going to have to shut down. He tweaked the program a little bit. Business continued. And now you got like major knockoff businesses. Lending Club came after Prosper Marketplace. They're billion-dollar companies. This is all started with Chris Larson. These companies were basically saying they were securities at first. They're still operating. So whether they're listed as security or not a security, I mean, I could be wrong. But the thing is I'm going off what I learned from Chris Larson's marketplace when they said it was security and he said it wasn't. If they want to call it a security, call it whatever you want. It's not going to stop them from operating. Like, they're going to tweak the program. It's not going to hurt us at all. And that's my take on that, just from what I read with Chris Larson's prior marketplace. Motorbike Bias 1. Hey, CKJ. Thanks for all your hard work. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I put a lot of work into this one. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Motorbike. I would like to contribute. Oh, thank you. I'm working on getting my stream elements up. I don't know how it works. Crypto SB, I need your help. Call me, my brother, if you got time. I really appreciate it. Stream elements didn't work. Bargain Devil, $40 XRP, and I am a millionaire. Matter of fact, let me show y'all something real quick. This is a perfect example of people that took Ripple serious in the beginning. Ripple approved Speed and Transparent Task Force, and I showed you guys this right here. Now, this is the committee they put together in 2015. In 2015, and this is why I've been very bullish on Federal Reserve news. Yeah, people don't like the Federal Reserve, but guess what? They run shit. So anyway, in 2015, the Federal Reserve put together this task force, and these are all the big players. Like I showed this earlier in the video, Walmart, John Gentry, and basically, like I said, he was at the 2020. John Gentry, Senior Director of Payment Services, Walmart, 2020. This is the same event that that American Express revealed that they're using Ripple. This whole 2020 thing was about how great Ripple is. But anyway, they threw together this task force in 2015. If you look right here on this list, right, you got Frank Pirelli, Bank of New York, and Mellon Bank. And this from 2015. Guess what? Somebody said, oh shit, okay, we're going to be using Ripple. This technology is amazing. Guess what this guy did? Matthew Mellon, his family's Mellon Bank, and this is from 2017. He had an insider tip at 2015. He put $2 million in Ripple. And guess what the $2 million turned into? Everyone thought I was crazy. Now check this out. This is Matthew Mellon. Ripple investment is paying off. Now he did pass away. That was a whole nother article. But Matthew Mellon may have lost some money in shoes and fashion, but he's killing it in cryptocurrencies. Matter of fact, they should say he's just killing it at Ripple. The banking here was the earlier backer of Ripple, the global settlement network that provides cheap, instant payments for Microsoft and Western Union. Damn, okay, so this is old article, 2017, Western Union. Anyway, but that's not the point. I'm telling you, crypto pioneers, like Cobb says, there's so many little breadcrumbs out there. I like quoting people that came on the show. Anyway, everyone thought I was crazy. Does that sound like us? Everyone thought I was crazy for making these investments. Mellon told me. I swung for the fence. And that's what we're doing. But I mean, it's almost a home run guaranteed, I believe. I'm banking my YouTube career on it. Anyway, I took $2 million I had in my pocket and turned it into $280 million. And actually, he turned it into more than that. They said he posted up to $2 billion on other articles. Mellon told his uncle, James Ross J. Mellon, that he followed his advice, intuition. Damn, didn't I just say that? Intuition? Intuition is the most... Oh, my gosh. Whoo! I just said the same exact thing before I read this whole article. I said, sometimes listen to your intuition, crypto pioneers. We've done the research. I swung for the fence. I took $2 million I had in my pocket, and I turned it into $280 million. But guess what? He actually didn't really swing for the fence, but he did listen to his intuition. Because guess what? And I uncovered it right here. In 2015, the Federal Reserve Task Force came out with this right here. His bank was on the list. He probably walked through the office one day and heard what was going on. And guess what? That's considered inside information right there, insider trading. But anyway, so that's what happened with him. So... Andros, Jelos123, what up, CKJ? Stuart XRP, Al Hussein. Stay strong if fundamentals are good. Damn right, biker tell him. Motorbike, Walski, Carlos P, great mate work. You think I'm crazy? We think they're crazy for not investing. Anyway, yep, something like that. Damn, I ain't never seen the chat go this fast. Shout out to all the crypto pioneers, the Ripple pioneers. Everybody, please smash some thumbs up and that subscribe. It means the world to me. Thanks to my intuition. Okay, now we got the intuition. Listen to your intuition, crypto pioneers. That's for sure. We crazy and love it. George, tell him, George. Belgium Devil, 35 XRP, 3,500 XRP, 8 year. Thanks to my intuition at XRP. Nathan Googly, I agree with your opinion. Thank you. I appreciate that, Nate, about potential. And if it's not good, it's considered as one. Then regulation is done. The big Wall Street can adopt. Wall Street's not going to adopt. Wall Street's going to come in and try to take over. They're going to flood the market with money. They're going to shoot the price sky high. And we won't even be able to afford XRP in the future. That's what's going to happen. And that's the same thing that happened with Chris Larson's business. Watch, I'll show you right now. Prosper. Market. Watch right here. Prosper Loans, Prosper Link Steel, Prosper Startup, Prosper Wall Street, investors betting Wall Street possible while Main Street struggling. Hold on. Right here. This is exactly what's going to happen. And this is Chris Larson's former first business. When it came to innovation that was unheard of, everybody laughed at him. Was like peer-to-peer loans. What the hell are you talking about? This time, Chris Larson is a true innovator. He's the man. He's a genius. Wall Street is hogging the peer-to-peer lending market. Now, guess what? When Chris Larson first came out with this, the FCC said it was security. They tried to shut him down. Nobody would hardly donate to this project. They gave him a hard time. And guess what? Fewer peer-to-peer lending dollars are actually coming from your peers. Guess what? And Chris Larson even said at the end of this article, he's sad, his heart is broken. He said this is not why he started peer-to-peer lending. It's because for Wall Street to take over. He said it's all effed up. And he said he was sad. And I agree with Chris Larson. It's not what he started. But guess what? What people don't realize is Chris Larson is for the people. He's starting this. He knew to get XRP approved, he had to go about it a different way. He's went this way. So right here, Wall Street is hogging the peer-to-peer lending market. Like I said, Chris Larson started the peer-to-peer lending market. It might even be on this article right here. Let me see. I'm actually gonna, okay, great. Peer-to-peer industry, Sam Burton. No, it's actually a different article. Anyway, but that's exactly what's gonna happen is once Wall Street comes in, they're gonna blow XRP off the roof. They're going to buy in bulk from the company, straight from the distributor. They're going to send the price so high that you're not going to be able to buy single XRPs like you can do now easily. That's for sure. Like, this is our time. And I can show you another article that says right there, Wall Street took over Prosper peer-to-peer lending. That's Chris Larson. Chris Larson started that. And it says Wall Street's hogging it. And another one is Wall Street takes it over. And that's exactly what Wall Street's going to do with XRP. That's for sure. We need that damn regulation, that money flow. There's no such thing as insider trading on currency. Well, basically, the thing is Matt Bro 402. You seen what I just said right here, that the Federal Reserve Task Force put something together in 2015. So, I mean, he heard about Ripple. Well, I guess it wasn't insider trading, but he still knew that, hold on, the Federal Reserve was working on this amazing technology that most likely is going to be embraced and adopted. So he said, okay, let me put $2 million in that. I mean, hey, I didn't know that in 2015. So that's kind of like maybe not insider information, or maybe it's who you're related to, your family member. Okay, you can look at it that way. CKJ is Kung Fu Nerd, your broski. Shout out to Kung Fu Nerd. I put him on to Super Chat. I was like, yo, Super Chat tomorrow, Kung Fu. The community will support you. So he Super Chatted, and y'all support him. Shout out to Kung Fu. He's a great dude. Thumbs up and likes. Oh, thank you, 420. I appreciate that. You know, I'm pretty much working on quite a few guests to come on the show. You know, I've reached out to quite a few people, and actually I've got an okay from everybody I reached out to. So we are going to have some huge guests coming on. I'm even trying to have XRP Gamer come on. He's not even a YouTuber. He's a Ripple lover, somebody in the community that supports Ripple. He's on Twitter. He supports everybody on Twitter. He does got a few little things going on. I want to bring people on the show that are from YouTube that support Ripple, support cryptos, but I also want to bring the average Joe on too. I think that'll be really sweet. Donnie Johnson, CKJ, did you hear about Japan saying that Ripple is not a security? I actually didn't. I think Cobb just mentioned that in his live stream. Yeah, I wasn't going to live stream earlier, but then I was like, nah, I'm not going to live stream before Cobb. Yeah, I'll wait till he gets done to see what he says. I wanted to make sure we didn't talk about the same thing, of course. Dinos Bravo, CKJ. Greg Brown, hey Joe, Dread Flag, CKJ. Look up the Bilderberg Group and then look up the CEO. That's what I'm saying. There's so many partnerships with Ripple, it could almost be conspiracy theory. But guess what? It's not conspiracy theory. It's a bunch of people with money that know how to get more money. And now we get to be involved because we know about this technology earlier. And I'll make a prediction right now. The only reason Ripple has not blown through the roof, do this. Go to Walmart right now, right? I guarantee you can walk up to 100 people and ask them, do they know about Ripple? Do they know about XRP? They'll be like, what the hell are you talking about? This is, to us, like just like, what's it? Esoteric Trading Solutions. Esoteric means a small group of people that have the information, the knowledge. Like to us, it seems like, oh, this is huge. Like this is mainstream. Everybody knows about it. You'd be surprised. Nobody knows about Ripple. Like nobody doesn't know about this technology. That's why it hasn't blown up yet, because it's not mainstream as we think. When this becomes mainstream, like Amazon or Apple or something like that, I'm telling you, like we're gonna be so happy that we invested what we did. That's for sure. Hussein Snap, damn if I had money. Man, I didn't mean to, don't worry, you got about, I mean, I'm predicting, I think you got at least, a good 2-3 months really good to still get, like, a good price on Ripple. But I'm telling you, start getting closer to 2020, like, you're not going to believe what's going to happen, that's for sure. Did you see Sue video saying she thinks that coins are, what do you think? Sue, like, she comes from Sue's from the old school, just like the Howey Law. It's old school. We're talking about innovation here. Completely agree. People only heard of bitcoins and markets immature sample. Damn right, James. Tell them. Andrew Lewis. Everybody, please smash some thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. I do daily crypto videos. I'm working on getting my super chat hooked up. Are y'all gonna support me when I get my super chat hooked up? Oh, let me stop. Even CKJ, roll on tomorrow. Thunderbox. Yeah, I'm about to be out of here myself. I just wanted to really give y'all that quick video. Another exchange in Japan. Chucky Loco at this moment. Everybody, please smash some thumbs up. We did a hell of a live stream. Actually, I've never had this many people in here. 157. I'm really proud of that. Thank you, guys. It means the world to me. I talked a lot. Crypto pioneers, I'm telling you, do not miss this opportunity. Do not listen to the FUD or the haters or people say the cryptos. Like Ripple is just getting started. Like, I'm not sure what's going on with the other cryptos lately because I haven't done much research on them. But I know about Ripple. And I know about XRP. And I know about this revolutionary, that's for sure. Brad G on attack says China controls Bitcoin. Oh yeah, even with the SEC guy coming out, he basically said that Ripple is not a security. He said that Bitcoin's not a security. He said if you didn't raise money through an ICO, then you're not a security. Depends on how you raised money. And even then, I'm telling you, like this technology is revolutionary. Exceptions are going to be made. That's for sure. Mr. Cool Daddy, good to see you, my brother. Oh, Brad Kimes. Okay, see. Oh, shout out to Brad Kimes. He's the man. CKJ, I like to be an average Joe XRP investor on the show. Brad Kimes, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you big time. We just got the guest list is increasing. Who else wants to be on CKJ Crypto News? Definitely need super chat. Your research deserves to be rewarded. Oh, thanks, Carlos. That means the world to me. I'm working on it as we speak. I'm working on it as we speak, man. I'll be honest. That would be amazing to actually receive donations while talking. Like pinch me. Am I dreaming? Like, is that real? Anyway, CKJ, do you love Kung Fu Nerd's intro? Kung Fu Nerd. I like Kung Fu Nerd. He's a good dude. Another 2000 XRP ball. Bam! Belch. Oh, yeah. If anybody does want to support the channel, though, I do got my Ripple address down here. I work for Ripple. Ripple address. Make sure you tag it. It sends it to my Uphold account. If you don't have an Uphold account, I highly recommend it. Late Night with CKJ. XRP really big in Japan. Bitcoin and crypto is big in Japan and Ripple. And that's why I'm working on getting some. Never mind, I won't say that. Won't let the cat back on that. Thanks for your hard work. Yeah, let me say hi and bye to everybody. I really appreciate everybody stopping by. Got to go to my wife. Keep it up, man. Love your work. We'll support you till the end. Shout out to Walski. You're the man, dude. XRP big. Late Night. James Wolf. Thanks. Oh, thanks, James. I appreciate that. I like Kung Fu Nerd, but I hate that intro. Tell Kung Fu Nerd. He might change it. Manny MVP's in the house. I just set up PayPal. People can send money to your PayPal. Yeah, I did set up this thing right here, the Stream Elements. And I don't really know how it works. I think you click this right here or something. Like, the thing is, people should be able to donate to me while I'm like live streaming though. Like, I want it to be like Cobbs, where I'm live streaming, I'm talking, and like I'm alerted while I'm talking. So I'll have that set up in like 2 more days, that's for sure. Oh, Ripple Queen on the chat. Oh, that's what I told my baby. I said, baby, you should come. You should do like a small video. Sebastian, take care of your wife. Yeah, shout out to Walski. His wife's pregnant. I sent him. Yeah, Waltz is a good dude. Great research on the melon trading. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That comment right there actually means the world to me. The great research on the melon trading. Thank you, Ike Around. I appreciate that. Kendrick Jacobs, what up, CKJ? Insider. Damn right, an insider. Whether it was his cousin or his uncle, he was walking through the office, he heard it. I mean, you got money and you got contacts. I mean, insider trading, not insiders. Come on now. Manny MVP, Super Chat, working on it. How to do search on something. Oh, Crypto Justin in the house. Got to get a ledger, CKJ. Don't leave on Uphold. I thought you could use the Uphold as like your main wallet. You still even gonna use a ledger to get it off of Uphold, but I thought you had like multiple cards you can use for sending back and forth. I thought Uphold was okay for that, but I'll do some more research on that. Crypto Justin, thanks, dude. How can I get a referral account with Ledger S? If you include your link in the description, you can get it. Yeah. Actually, yeah, Cobb was telling me about that too. So I'll probably do that too. I'm subscribing again after the stream. Thanks, big time. I spent all my money on XRP. I know what you mean. Anyway, put Ledger S. Never leave your money on Uphold. Okay, so a couple people's back in that. Hey, CKJ Seth, Chucky Loco. Yo, bros, please get a ledger. Working on it, that's for sure. What are your other interests? Man, my interest is Ripple. Sounds like you smoke major. Dead flag. Nah, actually I don't, man. I'm high on life and I'm high as hell on Ripple, to be honest with you. Banking revolution. Alrighty. Hey mate, Nano, XRP. I like to really thank. Please everybody smash the thumbs up. I'm gonna be working on some videos. I'm on my 2-week vacation. Like, why is this so far behind over here? This seems like this is like from 10 minutes ago. Yeah, like this video right here is like showing when I was talking about knocking out the park. That's weird. Anyway, thanks a lot, Crypto Pioneers. I really appreciate your time. Please subscribe. Please share the video. Get the word out. I love all you guys. You've been wonderful. We got the best community in the world. Nobody's going to stop us. That's for sure. Alrighty, Crypto Pioneers. Have a wonderful night.